My friends, today we're out shooting some content, some photos, some videos, and I thought it'd be fun to show you what I've been taking around with me. I'm gonna show you what I call my Minimalist Creator Kit. Everything that I need for the entire day to shoot photos and videos, get some great content, but not be overwhelmed by size and weight. So this is my Minimalist Creator Kit. Here it is, literally, that's it. Everything I need is in that bag. Let's check it out. So here it is, it all starts with my bag. And like I said, this is the Tenba Solstice 10-liter bag. Pretty versatile for what it is. And it really houses everything that I'm gonna need for the day. It's quite well made, it's easy access, the strap is nice and feels pretty good. And let's have a look at what we've got inside this thing. In the front, it's got a nice pouch with a removable separate pouch for your memory cards and things like that. I've got some ND filters for my Pocket 2 that I'm filming on right now. We've got my ND filter for my main cam. We've got a couple extra batteries. We've got some more ND filters for some other stuff. And we've got a little tripod selfie stick kind of thing and a ton more room for you to show you exactly what you can stuff into this thing. So now let's check out the main compartment and show you exactly what's in this thing. At the bottom, of course, you guys know that I love my wildlife, so we've got our 100-400 telephoto lens. And yeah, that's a no-brainer. That has to come with me pretty much anywhere. Above that, we've got our Sony a7 III, our full frame mirrorless camera with our standard zoom, because yeah, we got to take some nice photos. And of course, we've got our drone. We need a drone for some nice cinematic footage, of course. And we've got our drone controller and of course our battery bank for our drone. And I love these things because you can also charge your phone. I can charge my Pocket 2 and have lots of juice for all day. So as you can see, you can look in there and rearrange all your stuff. You can put in a ton of lenses, you can put in a drone and a lens and a camera, and it's endless. So I'm really liking this bag and my setup, and I bet you didn't think I had all this stuff in there. And on the side here, I have my Peak Design travel tripod. And yeah, I did say this one was a bit gimmicky for me at the beginning, but you cannot beat the size, and we'll get into that. But for now, let's get out and actually shoot some footage with this stuff to see what it looks like. Nothing easy is worthwhile, and nothing worthwhile is easy. It takes a little bit to get to where I'm going, and I don't even know what I'm looking for, but I got there. So here we are, we're out on the trail, and it's nice to just be out here. I don't really have any expectations. I don't know what I'm gonna be filming or taking photos of. We're just gonna see what we can see. And that's the beauty of it. I've got this little tiny thing on my back, and I've got everything I need just in case. Now, as you can see, the weather isn't exactly overly beautiful. And the reality is that every time you go out, you're probably not gonna find spectacular subjects. And that's totally fine, but sometimes you get lucky. If I could get just one image that I'm really happy with every time that I go out, I'd be a pretty happy camper. But a lot of the time, things don't line up and it's just not the case. So what do you think about this little Pocket 2? What do you think about the footage? I'm filming on it right now. I've got an ND8 on, little ND filter to kind of balance out our shutter speed. And yeah, so far I'm liking it. Again, it's just something you can throw in your pocket, and if you need to have something to film on, there it is. So far so good. The fact that it fits in your pocket, is ready to go in less than a second, and can really give you some decent footage is why I am loving this little thing and why it's part of my pack. So as I kind of hike around here looking for whatever, you might notice that I've actually got my camera here hanging off my bag. And I do that with Peak Design's quick release clip that you can mount on any strap. It's super convenient, and that way I don't have to be fumbling with my camera, and it's a quick release so I can literally take it off when I need it and have it if I see something cool. It also works really great because the mount that you attach onto your camera also goes right onto the tripod, which I'll show you here in a few minutes. The older I get, the more I realize that less is more, and that goes for what I carry around as well as my compositions. Okay, so I found kind of a cool composition here. It's got a mix of things. It's a landscape with hopefully some birds in the distance. We've got some snow geese coming in, and we've got a port over there. So we're gonna set up and see what we can kind of get out of this situation here. A tripod is a necessary tool in any photographer's bag. And when it comes to size, weight, and ease of use, the Peak Design Travel Tripod is in a class of its own. For travel or minimalist setups, I couldn't recommend it more. So if you can hear, we've got a bunch of snow geese in the distance. So I'm gonna do a quick lens swap and see if we can't maybe get lucky and get a bit closer, get some shots of the birds. A great tip I have for you for wildlife photography is when you're looking for animals, birds, anything that actually moves, don't go after it. For the most part, animals and especially birds are much more mobile than you. If they don't want you around, they're gonna leave. It's often better to set up somewhere where you think they're gonna go and just be patient. So it looks like those snow geese are actually directly in front of me now, but they're quite a ways away. I did find kind of a cool another composition with some footprints in the mud. I guess maybe we'll just set up here and see if we can't get lucky for a little bit. That's what I'm looking at. So in typical me fashion, my wireless microphone has fallen off my jacket around the time I took the photo. Now luckily I can still see the microphone on my screen, so it's just a matter of making enough noise so I can track down where the heck this thing is. Keep in mind it's about 1.5 inches long, black, and blends in very well to the beach. That is mind-blowing. I found it. Man, I'm the worst at losing gear. I really am. Let's just take a minute and slow down. Wow. All right. So we found our microphone, which is great news. And now we're gonna set up somewhere and just wait, which is literally my best advice to you for landscape photographers, for wildlife photographers. If you want amazing shots, you have to be patient and you have to be lucky. That's really what it comes down to. So we're gonna set up around here somewhere and just wait. Well, I'm only one to be patient about half the time. So I took this opportunity while waiting to whip out my little DJI Mini 2 and try and get some footage, as it looks like the sunset might not actually be too bad. It did not disappoint. So there it is, guys. Not a great day, but a pretty nice sunset. Let me know what you thought about the footage and all my gear down in the comments. And I hope you liked this video. If you did, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. And like always, make mistakes, be yourself, and get out here and take some more pictures. See you next time.